Okay. I'm gonna play some chess. So I've been on a pretty good winning streak. I like haven't I guess this is the last loss I had was a few days ago. I mean, I haven't been playing a ton, but I'm almost at 650. So I've been doing some end game practice, but I was kind of excited about the end game practice and then it got hard. It's stuff that shouldn't even be that hard, like things where there just are very clear correct answers to do, and I just like kept getting confused and couldn't do it because I had this idea of like my friend Jacob was telling me that if most people are really bad at end games, so if you can just get kind of good at end games and then just trade off everything and force it to an end game, you'll have an advantage. But I should be white this time. Yeah, I'm white. I had another two in a row as black, so this is root beer, by the way. I have like no desire to ever drink alcohol again. I don't know. I don't really know what happened, but it just makes me feel like actually sick every time I drink it. The fuck is that? Dude, like, all right, let's think about this. Is he going to bring the rook out? I see these people do this before, and I'm always like, oh, they're going to bring the rook out, and they don't. I just want to play my opening. Like, I don't like this is I should take the center, right? Like I shouldn't even do the fucking. I'm just gonna take the center. It's like frustrating because I now I don't have my Jabava London pyramid or anything, but I just like I can't not take the center when they do this, right? Like, what the fuck is this? I'm just gonna do the full fantasy setup, I think, which is like this. It's like every piece in the ideal spot or something. Usually you can't do that because your opponent will actually prevent you from doing it, but this guy, I don't know what this guy's doing, man. The Snagglepuss defense. Okay. So let's see, where is this going? We got a bishop can come out and hit this. This is already hit once. So probably I just want to defend like that. I mean, we do have a queen here, but I don't know what these are doing. I'm just gonna I have to assume against something like this by a low rated player, if I just play very defensively, they're gonna blunder. Like I think the better I develop like this, the harder it will be for me to blunder, and the easier it will be for them. They haven't developed anything. And I kind of want a castle queen side because they're pushing pawns on this side. Um, I'm like wondering when I should do something about this. Do I just ignore it? Probably not. I'm just gonna set up to go queenside, I think. I'm gonna put my queen here. No, that blocks the bishop. I need to put the queen here. If I put the bishop with this pawn out, if I bring the bishop there, this is just pinned. They can't. They'd have to move this and then do something, and it prevents the rook. I'm gonna do this. I don't think there's much danger. Like this compared to this, this just looks better to me. And it's not really pinned, but this pawn now is like not wanting to move out probably. Okay, so they're trying to break in here. Probably I just advance and prevent that. Because if well, I can't take the pawn. If I exchange, what if I exchange? Take, they probably should take with this one. I mean, do I really want to close the position that much? I don't know. I think it might be better to take because I'm way more developed than they are. Um, I could also go here. Does that do anything good? Not really. I mean, actually, it's kind of interesting because if they take, then I can take back with my knight instead of just having them take it, and then I'm blocking this pawn from advancing. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Oh, the queen would just take it. Never mind. Oh, but my bishop's defending. Okay. And then, if they allow it, I'm gonna push these pawns. And suddenly that looks pretty good for me. Okay, what are they doing with that? So they can do something like this. They're adding, I mean, this was already there. I feel like they're trying to come out here to where though. This is good. No. This is kind of annoying. Like this is just hanging. It would be a fork. Although I could just slide it back. They can't take the knight with the queen. This is lined up though. That's actually scary. But I think I'm just gonna try to reinforce the knight, like I said, and this opens my rook up too. Okay. So if I take here, They can just take with their knight. They could take with the queen, but they're probably going to take with the knight. But if I take there, I open this up, which is like extremely dangerous for them. Extremely dangerous. I think I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's what I expected. Now, this is pinned. Um, so I was thinking of bringing. So when where does my rook go when I castle? I never fucking remember. Does it go here? No, right? It's gonna go like here and here. I wish. I know it's like stupid that I don't know this, but it goes to D1. Okay. So I'm thinking of castling and then these are lined up and like obviously it's not just checkmate, but the opponent can't like they're gonna have to keep these pieces like where they are, right? Now what can this knight do to me? This is a check with a fork on this pawn. But it also just gets taken by the queen. Okay. This one, does that do anything good? Not really. It's annoying though. It's like it's an outpost. Not it's actually not an outpost. I can just push it out. This just gets taken. All right, I'm not too worried. I'm just gonna castle. Okay, they're kicking that out. It's actually a little bit annoying. Wait just a second here. So like let's say I want to get rid of this pawn. If this pawn weren't here and I just went here, no, it's not good enough. I would need a third rook. Or this needs to come in or something. I guess I'm going to bring the bishop back to here. Feels like it's not doing anything there though. What if can I just go here? It looks better, I guess. Because then I can, yeah. I guess like here, in the worst case, like if they do attack it, I can just sack on the knight or something like that. I feel like if I go here, I might actually be blocking my pieces from going where I want to put them. And there's just no real target there. All right. So that doesn't really make any sense to me. Yeah, that just really doesn't make any sense. Okay. This looks okay. It would be a lot better if taking this were a real threat, but it's not really. But I think this is still a good move to make. I think. I guess I can try to make it more of a threat. Like, I don't want to bring my queen here, really. And that's the only way I can really think of doing this. Oh, okay, that's a good move. Hmm. I really do have a like checkmate lining up here. If I can just, what are they? Do they like? I just want them to push this pawn if that's what they're gonna do. I think in preparation for that, I should move my bishop back, maybe. This isn't really threatening to take anymore, and the bishop, they moved their rook off for some reason. I'm worried this is like a slow move that isn't good enough for something, but because I really do want them to go here. Okay. Kind of weird. I mean, I can just target shit now with like bishops, etc. Maybe making a break here would be good too, and just start pushing on the other side to make them like if they can like pull their queen away or something, it helps me a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm trying to think how bad is it to let their pawn through on me. No, I'm looking at this thinking they're gonna go like this, but they just take on this side. Actually, I have a take here too. Yeah, why is this pawn just chilling here? It's not really defending anything. It's just not really doing anything at all. So take, and then this is just stuck here. Then I push this, and then they have to take here. Their rook is there, but they don't have a pawn here anymore, and I just start pushing with my rook behind. I'm gonna go for that. I want to get the initiative going on this side before these all just like all come in on me. Yeah. Dude, did I miscount that somehow? It's like take. Well, yeah, they've got two pawns here now. Yeah, I didn't do that right, did I? Hmm. Smart of me. Okay. Yeah, I just like didn't calculate that correctly at all. I think if I just use up all my pawns, I'll be able to get one through though. Also, now I can just like put this here. I don't want it there though. I want this. Let's just do this. It's kind of I might be playing this completely incorrectly. Like I'm basically giving them a passed pawn, but the idea is like Okay, they take it the wrong side. That's good for me. At least I think that's good for me. Push, push, push. Okay, they move the queen. That's big. So now if I go here, no, there's this defending still. All right. But the queen is gone. I can just go here and push the bishop out then. This knight isn't really otherwise doing anything at all. Do I want is it beneficial to them to push the bishop out though? Is a question to ask. Because they could go like target my knight. Or not, I target my other bishop or whatever, but I have a queen there too. Mm, yeah, like let's go for this. This also sets me up for a few checks. So like if my opponent um moves wrong, they can get forked. They do that. Okay. Not even sure what that's doing, but okay. I guess it's still defending there. Yeah, that's the problem. All right. So now I'm almost thinking to just do this. And if they do take, my queen is in. Am I ever gonna get through the center like this when they have like all this shit here? Probably not. Although like I do still have this. If they take with that, it's not checkmate because of this fucking bishop. That's like why I was trying to kick the bishop out in the first place. All right. The problem with this is if they do trade, I do have to bring my queen there, and then I don't have this set up anymore. But I also think having my queen in here is like good enough compensation, right? Kind of annoying though if they decide to just ignore it. I don't greatly benefit from taking that bishop like from this spot here. Um yeah, like they just ignore it. Okay. So let's say I take, I guess I do benefit because I just need to get, how was I going to get rid of this pawn again? I had a plan to get rid of this pawn. I can't remember how I was going to do it anymore. Am I missing something? What was the plan to get through the pawn? What? Dude, I'm so confused right now. I like don't remember my own plan here. I had some way to get through this, didn't I? Apparently not. Um, okay, let's just say, what if I take, they take back with their knight, then I can just go like that with like multiple forks happening. They probably will do something to minimize how effective that is, like maybe like this. Then I can just go here. Let's try this. I just realized this knight is completely hanging. How long has it been hanging like that? Since I just jumped in here to attack this bishop, not realizing that that's literally just hanging for free. Oh no, it's not hanging actually. Maybe I noticed that before, but I forgot about it. Okay, cool. So it's not hanging. They want to chat. I'm so confused by these people who like they specifically choose a 30-minute time control and they don't ever use their time. Like just play rapid if you're gonna use 7 minutes of 30 minutes, like what's the point? Okay, so this is, what about this? Or do I just go in with the queen now? Because they didn't even fucking take the bishop. Maybe I should have even like taken the extra time to bring both rooks in like that. I remember I got this pawn all developed and just never did anything with it. Like I can still be pushing that and it'll be pretty effective. And it's a free knight. Also attacking the rook. Or do I just have checkmate here? Like that was the plan all along, was to checkmate. This is checkmate, right? They can't take. They can't go here. They can't go here. They can go here though, and there's not. Yeah, shit. If this knight weren't here, it wouldn't be checkmate. What if I give a check now? It forces them here anyway. And then I don't want to fuck with that. I'm just going to take the knight. So I really have to watch out here. This is really dangerous. But my opponent is also in a pretty dangerous spot too. This just forces the queen out. Hey knife, what's up? This just gives me the queen, right? Either a queen or a rook. I know I probably have a checkmate here, but I maybe should have just moved my knight out of the way and gone for the checkmate, but or like I could have just taken the rook there, but I wanted to give it like I'm worried about what they're able to do over here. Okay, so they move that out of the way. Um, Maybe this wasn't the best move actually that I just did. I give a check here. Where are they going? Here. Just bring this rook here, maybe. Just set up to checkmate them. So this rook comes in. What is their? They can't go anywhere with their king at all. They can't take the rook. They could like discovered attack the rook, but I'm intending to just move it in here, and I think they're checkmated there. All right, hopefully I'm right. I'm just trying to make sure I do really forcing stuff because if they go here, oh, did I not see that? No, I saw that. That's fine. Right. It's not ideal because now that was like I just take this rook now. I mean, I have this rook from two directions, but which is better. I need to keep this like that, I think. So I should just take like this. The problem now is though that they do get breathing room to do this, I think. But my plan is like by taking out they need to do this and then this, and then even after that I just move out of the way, but then they can take that and it starts to get kind of bad for what you had all those, you finally got a move and you did that. All right. um just go here. I think they can move to there. I think this is like the beginning of the knockout punch or whatever. Like they probably can't get out of this one. We'll see. I thought that was checkmate. What am I missing? They're going to block with a knight. Yeah, they block with a knight. I can't take it. I can just check though. If I check there, they just take with the bishop. I should have thought for like another second instead of just doing that. No, that doesn't work because the knight's there. Christ. All right. Let's see. Bring this rook in. Oh, I did that wrong too. Fuck. No, it's yeah, no, I did do it wrong because I think their best move now is this. So if I had gone to here, I could have gone to like this spot. No, I wouldn't want to go there. No, I did it because I didn't want to go to that spot. That's why I went here. But okay, they don't even. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, dude. All right, so I go here. Is that actually checkmate now? They can't go down anywhere. They can't go left. They can't go here. Can they block? No, I think that's checkmate. Really bad opponent, man. Like, just really bad. It's sad that it took me so long to finish that, but I don't know. You can see I had the whole game, but I had these like big blunders that probably could have lost me the game somehow. Yeah, and this like opening they did was insanely stupid seeming, but I guess it's a real thing. They really want me to push that knight, my god. I just want to see what my blunders were. That was such a bad blunder, really. I mean, oh, because I just hung the bishop, that's why. Yeah, I brought it back here thinking I was only looking at the pawns. I didn't realize I just hung it. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I probably hung something here too. Hmm. That always seemed okay to me, but I don't know. I'm not going to think too hard about this game. Have I talked to you before, Knife? I'm not sure who you are. It's Philippines, yeah. Um, yeah, I think like if you, I mean, yeah, there's a cutoff point, I guess, sometimes. Okay, this is the advanced variation. I can't remember what you're supposed to do against this. I'm gonna just like a C6, C5. What is that really right? Advanced variation. C6 goes to C5. Okay. I think if like the combos are too easy, it's like why not just have like you can kind of sum it down to the most instead of having a combo, why not just have it so that like every hit does like a hit that could convert to a combo, why not just have it do like the damage that a combo would do? Like just have it if you connect anything that could be a combo, just make it automatically do the combo, for example, like as just like a thought experiment. And it's like, what do you get out of that? Like, hold on one second. Uh I don't know what he's doing. Like I don't think this is the normal. I guess this is a real thing, but I don't like it. Take doesn't seem especially good for either of us. I don't know. I kind of no, I can't do that. This doesn't really help. Does this do anything? No, they'll just take and then I'm just gonna take it, whatever. So like I think Street Fighter 4 actually did like a pretty nice job making it just hard enough to do combos. Like I don't know what fighting game do you play by the way, but I see Street Fighter 4 as an example of a game that did a good job for combo difficulty. And then I think Guilty Gear made combos too hard. And I think Street Fighter 5 made them too easy. Like in Street Fighter 5, and I didn't play that game much at all. I played it for like a month maybe. But when I watched, and I would occasionally watch like Evo and stuff, like trying to check out the high level play in that game. And it's like, I mean, it just doesn't, the combos just seem like every character has like a few combos and there's no really room for creativity. And it just kind of, I'm going to pin here. Yes. It's like you just have your few combos that you do and there's really no, everything just feels so static, I guess is the word. I don't know. And it's just not very interesting. And dude, what is this move? He's just trying the castle, I guess. Okay. Um, I can hit his. I guess he'll just block it with a bishop or something. I was trying to mess up his pawn structure here, but it's not happening apparently. I feel like I need to get my knight out, but I don't want to have to put it there. Maybe it's okay to do that though. Just the idea of going here. Yeah, like Street Fighter 4 having one frame links was nice. Like it, and I think getting to what you're actually asking, I think when you have combos that are hard enough that you can never consistently, no one can ever consistently do them, you create this thing where like when your nerves are shot or when you're really nervous or when you're not like on your A game, you're gonna drop combos. And that actually makes for like exciting moments. Like dropping a combo doesn't sound exciting, but like and then also if you're dropping a combo occasionally, when you're hitting all your combos like 100% and they're at least like kind of hard to do, it feels good. Like you get that reward feeling for doing it. Um, yeah, Hana Hands is really hard. Like I managed to get it, but it like I can only do it on Sanwa buttons. I can't do it on Hori buttons or anything else. I wanna I'm gonna put my queen here. I'm gonna experiment by doing this. But basically I want to take this pawn. And so I'm setting up that if he were to take back, it's just like he's gonna get fucked. So now he has to do something about this. But anyway, and I can castle here maybe. But I do think in Guilty Gear they made it too hard. And one thing Guilty Gear did that I really didn't like is having extremely a lot of character specific combos based on like character weight. Like every character had to know a different, and it wasn't totally different, but sometimes you had to know a lot of variations. Like Potemkin, you always needed to do a special combo because he was really big, and it's just that to me is too far. Like, and it's there's a balance though, because if you're some Japanese guy that plays the game for fucking 12 hours a day at the highest level, then that shit is cool, you know? Like it gives you you get rewarded for being able to know like the optimal specific combo that only works against Venom in the corner or whatever. You know that combo and it feels good to do it because you're showing like um your very like specific knowledge that you've worked hard for and you that you can pull out like oh yeah the loops as Kung those were I never even tried to play Kung but I know what those were pretty crazy looking yeah and I think that's just a good example of when it's going too far like you shouldn't be putting stuff like that in your game if you can help it and it's like the combos in Guilty Gear are hard enough without making characters specific based on weight and stuff like that. And there was also just weird stuff like I remember as Kai trying to do like the corner vapor thrust loops and stuff where against like Soul for like Soul is supposed to be like the generic medium weight class guy, but I always felt like the combos were harder to do against him than they were against like for example Venom. And I just it's like oh well and people are like oh well his hitbox is a little bit weird but it was always so difficult to find out like what you were supposed to do in those scenarios. Okay, so that they saw what I was trying to do and reacted properly against it, so now I can no longer take this pawn, and I've inadvertently given them development by letting them do that, so that probably wasn't too good. um I'm looking at this, but if I do this, all they have to do is move their knight. And again, I'm giving them free development, so I don't quite like that. Um, and all my other shit is undeveloped here. I kind of want to get my rook in like right now, but I could also get the bishop out would be very nice right now. So I'm going to do that. I don't see a downside to that at the moment. And plus R or Rev, you use Soul's Wild Throw into a combo and a GG. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was talking. Like, Rev doesn't look good, or not Rev. Strive doesn't look very good to me. Where it's like they just don't have any knockdowns and stuff, and it just rubs me the wrong way. But yeah, like I don't know. I think that is one though where I'm kind of okay with like a command grab. Just yeah, just make the command grab do damage, man. Does not everything has to go into a combo, but that's kind of a taste thing too. Like when it goes into a combo, you have the option of like doing a reset or different combos for different scenarios. Like it adds some interesting decision making to the game that otherwise wasn't there. But ultimately, it's like okay, let me see. I think I'm gonna castle now. I don't really know what I'm doing with this rook, but I'm like really far from castling on the other side. And now I can push pawns on this side, etc. Okay. Interesting. So now if I go here, how do they defend the knight? I guess they can just do that. Is that gonna would that ever be worth it for me? I do that. It makes them move their bishop, and then I can take the pawn. But then they have another, and then my queen's not there anymore. So yeah. What about attacking like this? I really want to get rid of like I really want the queen to move so I can attack this rook, but like it's never gonna work. It's never gonna be a real attack. They'll just move the rook out of the way. What about no, I need to keep tension on that thing. Going here and attack the knight. I don't really want to be moving my queen around. I really should be developing my other pieces. Is there anywhere good to put this shit? I keep coming back to this. Okay. Yeah, this is why you don't want to move your queen in too far, because now I'm just getting tempoed. I might be able to trap this knight. Let's see. If I just go here, do I trap it? I mean, having it go here isn't great for me because I can't really take. I mean, I'm not going to take it, you know? I'm going to try this. If it goes bad, I'll just pull the queen all the way back or something. But I'm looking at this line. So, like, if I go here now, what's happening? No, it's not good. That's not good. What if I attack the rook now? They just move the rook in. If I do that, I mean, that's the problem here is like nothing is. I'm going to try to get this knight in, I guess. I probably need to move my king at some point. They're not really attacking at all yet. Okay. Now what if I... No, I just keep thinking I'm going to be able to get this rook and I'm not going to be able to do it. I think my queen is in serious danger of getting trapped right now if I'm not really careful. Although it's really going to be hard for them to cut that off. I want to get my knight like here to attack stuff. This can't move at all, actually. Wow, this is like literally cannot move. That's not good. I can move. Oh no, it's what? Oh yeah, my king is pinned. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, this is a real threat. I need to be thinking about that. I'm gonna just move this now. I was saying I needed to do that anyway. They might do this. No, that doesn't do anything, does it? Yeah, I mean, like It doesn't really, it just takes a pawn, basically. Like, I'm not going to take back. Okay. Hmm. What was that defending? Can I attack that now? Not really. I need like one more. Is that just, that's just hanging. But this is a fork. Fuck. Yeah, that's, but I'm defending the fork. This isn't hanging. The queen takes it back. Never mind. Do I want that trade though, maybe? And pull the queen out of that spot. Wouldn't be terrible, would it? Hmm. So this fork is irrelevant, but if I do move the knight, they're going to get a fork. So I need to watch for that. Maybe just attack here so that I can open the position there. It's probably good for me. Yeah, let's try it. So that was hanging. Gotta watch for that shit. This is the only of those moves that kind of has me worried. I guess they can attack you too. Because this move, if I take here, they do just get to take. Oh no, my queen's there. But then, yeah, they could force a queen trade. Or they could. But I have a move here, so I need to. I think I want to make this exchange now, actually, or do I just take, and get this open? Oh, they're attacking my rook right now. Fuck me. Yeah, I can't just. Yeah, I'm glad I did fucking notice that they're attacking me. How, like, am I really worried about this? Take, 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 take. It seems like not especially great for me. Which makes me want to just do this so that they don't get those favorable trades in. Oh, I can't do that. Well, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Because basically they, yeah. And now I just move this and Or does anything else open up now? I could do this now. Again, oh no, I can't. This is here. I'm just trying to find some like extra forcing thing I can do rather than just moving my rook out of the way. Not seeing anything. Where do I move this to? Here, I think. No, they should just take it. Good God, dude. All right. God damn, I can't think of anything. Yeah, I think a lot of people have gamer brain, man. I've been getting it with chess now. Like if I play too much chess and go to bed, I just get it as I'm trying to fall asleep. And yeah, it's like not good. I'm gonna just move here. I can't figure out what else is better. The thing with chess, though, I feel like chess is more socially acceptable for some reason, even though it's just like another game, basically. Rook e8. Okay, that's what I did. So it seems logical, but like I'm playing very reactively right now, which I don't like. This guy does seem to be playing pretty well for my level. Usually by this point in the game, my opponent has blundered significantly and I just win. And I feel like I've been, if anyone's been blundered, I blundered a pawn already. Just didn't notice it was hanging and it got taken. I need to, let's like do a check. This is hanging. Um, this is hanging. No, it's not. This is hanging. Man, yeah, he's really going in here. I need to get some counterplay going or something. Or just trade. Um, so what is he going for here? This doesn't do anything quite yet. I guess this is just defending the knight instead of pulling it out is mainly what he was going for, I think. I'm really tempted to just start trading pieces, but like if I trade here and they take here, I get this move, which probably ends up resulting in additional trading. Maybe I just take here and open the file now. Do they have a fork at all somewhere? Do I have a good move with this fucking knight? Maybe. This isn't terrible. This like makes the bishop have to do something. And I don't think the bishop has an especially good move to make. You just take the knight. Yeah, this bishop isn't doing anything. You're right. It's just a dead piece, basically. Like, I guess it's like exerting control. It was, but my queen was doing that too. It's like never going to get to the other side of the board or anything. And that knight, even though that knight didn't really have an attack, taking it out allows me to make this attack. They probably have to move this now, and I don't think this knight has a good move, and especially a good move at least. So this probably is just good for me overall. What I probably should be thinking, like, I need to be thinking more long term. I think I want my queen on the other side to attack with because I'm running out of I actually have a lot of pieces to attack with, so if I can just like this is gonna get opened up and my rook is gonna be open, I think. And then if I can get my queen in there, it should be pretty good. The knight on h6. Yeah, this is a really bad piece. I've been trying to move this piece for like 10 turns, but he like, I'll show you. Like I developed it here with the intention of going here. And then he did that, which like didn't block it actually. What he did something to block it at some point. I can't remember now. Yeah, I can't remember, but I felt like he blocked me from developing it. Um, but yeah, let's get that over there. And that will allow me to do quite a few things probably. I'm trying to think, is there a rush to open this position right now? I don't think so. Like, I think I could just hold that there and do it whenever. And like, if he takes, it's fine. I can just, I can take back and get this open or whatever. But yeah, I need to be thinking more like that. Like, this is actually like this top priority to get this developed. The rooks are kind of doing nothing too. I always really struggle to get my rooks in. Like I do think about, okay, how can I open the file? But I like never rook lift. But that's why I'm trying to think of bringing the queen in and getting like the queen in front of the rook and doing something to get an attack going before my opponent does. I'm gonna try to think about their best move. Let's look for weaknesses too. Do they have any weak spots here? Not really. Like this, if they don't keep their pieces where they are, this could become weak, but it's not. Although, like I'm gonna definitely consider if I get this knight here, just trading off on this square and then hoping that my endgame is better. So what is their best move? I think let's see. If I were playing white, what would I do? Just take this bishop, right? Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude. Like this bishop is just fucking hanging, basically. Well, it's no, it's like I knew that. I took it knowing there was gonna be a trade and he's just not taking it. That's what it was. Like when I took it, I was like, oh well, I'm trading. He's not trading. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he thinks I have some kind of great tactic. So he's just gonna take this probably. Um and then I'll just move my knight. So yeah, he's really got. I mean, he's got to do it. Like if he doesn't move it, it's gonna get taken by the rook. There's no way I'm taking it back with my queen. Just take it. I noticed that he's got this, but like if he he can't do that now, you know, like because I'll just take the knight. So I think he probably went to the bathroom or something. Yeah, dude, I take so long in both games. Like I take so long on Magic and chess. I'm the slower. I'm the slow player though. Like I've already taken way more time than he has, so I'm fine with it. He could just be this. It could also be a situation where he realizes he doesn't want to keep. He's I think he's ahead. He's a pawn up, but maybe he's quit, and this is his way of punishing me for taking too long. All right, let's just try. I mean, let's use the time. It's my time too. So we assume he takes back. Taking if he takes there, he does have a check going here. Um, is it a useful check in any way? I don't think so, but it's good to be aware of that he's got it because checks are always good. Like if you there's a lot of times where that check will punish me. So if he does take that, I still think I want to move my knight in, but I want to be considering like I'm not even sure what to do if I'm worried about that check. I kind of just want to if my knight is here and he's here, I kind of just want to make this exchange so that this pawn is gone, this bishop is gone. I do get some feeling that my opponent is not coming back. I kind of have that feeling, which is a bit annoying with the 13-minute clock running forever. Well, this is a weird one. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. Is that just checkmate then? Okay. I feel like it has to be this. No? Fuck. Why did it? I should have just thought for a second longer. I don't think I saw it though. Like where do I go from here? Check. Yeah, of course you give a fucking check. Yeah. Uh, oh, I fork it. Okay. No, that's not a good fork. Well, it's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Platinum. So this is just irrelevant. I just take it out when I need to. Hmm. How do I get punished here? Like take take. Hmm. Maybe there's a way to. I'm not seeing much of anything here. They've disconnected. Thank God. All right. So this is. I'm trying to think if this benefits me somehow. Like just none of my other pieces are in position to do anything, it feels like. What if I go here? That's like never the right move in a puzzle, basically, to go there. Here, maybe? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I played League of Legends for quite a few years. I was never really good at it. I just played with um, my wife and my brother, and like I don't think I ever took it seriously at all. And I would watch the competitive play and stuff, but the team play aspect of that is just not to like I'm a one versus one gamer, you know. There's just too much baggage that goes along with even when everyone's doing really well, it's like that diffusion of you don't even get to feel like you did it, you know, sometimes. Like somebody super carries and you're like I played support a lot actually, and that was just a lot of times an unrewarding role to play. Dude, I don't understand how getting that is good for me. I need to find it. Like I can take a hanging pawn, like whatever. Like there's no way that's gonna be good enough, right? Queen trade and I get to take a pawn. Like I guess in a real game that's pretty good, but let's try it. Of course not. Rook move. No, no. Yeah, I got really bad gamer brain from I would like think about building my rod. I would be like trying to sleep. I would just like think about building Rod of Ages. Like literally that's what I thought about. And then I would imagine like the difference of how much my Q as Cassidon would chunk them when I first completed the Rod of Ages versus like 20 minutes later when I also had like another item. It's like really stupid shit, dude. What is this? This is like a really high rated puzzle, isn't it? Yeah, that's 100% what it is, man. It's MOBAs are popular because Most people get really anxious about competitive anything being competitive makes people anxious. Dude, I had 8.7 accuracy. Nice. Also, I was losing the entire game and my opponent just like left. So this was a move I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to develop my knight and I just took, but it doesn't really matter. Like that it was fine. And they always want me to take here. I need to remember that. Like that will open, it will open the, they won't be able to castle kingside if I do that. That's why you do it. What was my really big blunder? This castling was my blunder, really. They wanted me to go for this. I just didn't think that would. I thought that going for this would result in their rook getting free development, or their knight getting free development. Yeah, I just don't know how to do that. Like that's beyond my ability. Well, looks like I was losing that pretty bad, and my opponent just left for some reason. All right. But yeah, like in a MOBA, you're just like it's really easy to play a MOBA and just kind of chill. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna play top this time or whatever, and you go top and you get like you're just like creep farming or something, and maybe your jungler is really good and he keeps like handing you kills or something, and it's fun when that happens. And you remember that like when you think about playing, you're thinking about that happening or whatever, and you're thinking about the game that you got super fed and you carried everybody or whatever, and then like you get but then there's the games where like you have a guy that just like keeps feeding and it's like and then he's like yelling at you and blaming other people or whatever, and or there's like the game where you just get completely outplayed in the lane and you can't do anything, but you typically just remember the games that were fun more than the ones that were bad, and you never have to take responsibility. Like you can always have an excuse of like, well, I didn't really lose. It was just like, my team was just really toxic. I didn't do anything wrong or whatever. And that's why I like one versus one games, because you're just I think a lot of people get anxiety when they realize that it was all their fault. But for me, that's actually relieving to know that it's like I don't it's up to me. I don't have to worry about other people like doing whatever. So this person she seems really good. This is like a move that tells me that I need to be scared because she saw this and got scared of it. Like the fact that she saw this means she's reading like 3 moves ahead. So this is going to be hard. But luckily she's playing like theory moves. Like this is one of the theory moves, I think. And so I can keep playing theory and hope that my theory is further than hers and get some kind of edge, maybe. I don't know. The other thing with fighting games is like the execution, it just is a lot harder. It's like a lot more demanding to do that. Okay, I'm trying to think how I want to handle this specific situation. I could move my queen up. I'm kind of okay doing that, but then they have this attacking my queen, which I don't like. And then I'd probably have to move it again. So I'm probably what I kind of want to do is move the knight to block with, but it kind of just pins my knight. Like, and I do want a castle on this side, so I'm not sure. Maybe I just use the pawn here, but then they can. Oh no, I have to like it's a queen. I have to block it. I can't just chase it out. I know I can block with the pawn, but I actually want to keep this open so I can do this. Like I don't want to block with the pawn really. Um, and I want to develop my knight to here. So like if I block with the pawn, it's like really annoying to me. I'm just gonna put the knight here and see what happens. What's your chess ELO, Cujo? 1100. Oh, nice. I'm trying to get there. It's like yeah, like in a MOBA, you know, like my wife isn't a gamer at all, and she was able to play like she was never really good at it, but she can go in there and move her character around and use her skills and stuff, and then like if you're, but yeah, like in a fighting game, you just can't do anything. Like you can't even like block like holding back to block is such a natural thing to me, but it's not actually natural at all. Like it's a really weird quirk of the genre, and when you tell people, "Yeah, you just hold back to block," they're like, "What?" Like, yeah, this is the only opening I know, Cujo. It's like the only opening I know, kind of in depth, and I know like my long term plan is like getting these bishops like this, and then I want to slide my queen here and try to attack after they castle kingside. So like if I block with that pawn, it might be the best move. It like really might be, but then I have to change my whole plan, and I just like don't want to do that. And also I like to get this knight here, which I obviously I can't do now because I'm kind of pinned, but um I and this might be the problem, right? Like so I can't do it now, but they can just push now, and but I think that's a good exchange for me. So I'm going to develop the bishop now. Just get everything setting up. If remind me when this game is over, I'll check the engine. I want to see what the engine told me to do in that position. And and I think a problem with this too is like if she takes here, I guess no, if she takes here, I just take with my queen because I don't want to expose that file. But okay, she's really aggressive with those bishops. What am I gonna do here? I kind of just want to move the queen here now. It gets the queen out of the pin and it blocks the knight pin, the king pin. It blocks the pin and the king, but like blocking a pin with your queen isn't really that much better, you know? Um, and then I also have to waste an extra move to get where I want to go. So this might I don't want to castle on the side. Maybe I just try to chase out with the pawns now. Because I would like to open this file actually. And I should just castle by the way, but oh she's taking. What does that mean? I think this is a good exchange for me, unless I'm really, really missing something. This just looks good for me. I got a wing pawn to be a central pawn, or a more central pawn. I have an open file for my rook. I mean, I traded my knight that wasn't really positioned to do a whole lot, like for her bishop that had moved a lot. I don't know. It seems good for me. I think you really have to be like, if you have to have a really weird, specific interest in competitive gaming to like a fighting game. I don't think they're ever going to solve the problem of making fighting games fun for casual players. Like I don't think it's ever going to work. It's kind of like it's one of the most interesting questions in fighting games is like how to make it appeal to how to make it fun for casual players, and it's just like unsolvable, I think. What is this move doing? Like whenever I see a knight going to the side of the board, I just assume that it's like meant to get to somewhere else eventually, and that you don't actually want to be here. This is my most important bishop. This one's not as big of a deal, I would say. I don't really want to have to take with that pawn though and open this file, although I will castle anyway. If I castle, does this knight get good attacks on me? It shouldn't, not with all the pawns here. This just makes me really nervous. Like I don't know what this is going for, and it makes me nervous. I have greater incentive to move this pawn up now though, and try to chase this. This doesn't have anywhere to go actually. The problem is if they just take, I mean, they're going to lose material, but they're going to make it really rough for me to try to protect my king. I might have to protect in the center, which seems okay maybe. I don't know. I'm going to try this. Do I have a better move maybe? It's just like I want to get my knight here. I want to get my queen here. I need to get rid of this thing. I could also look at like going like this or something and starting to attack up here. Let's try this. You think they wanted to open up the queen? Oh, I see. You're just like they want to get this open. Yeah. So then, oh, do I need to be kind of afraid of that, don't I? Well, let's see. Take. Doesn't seem especially. I'm just gonna do this. I think I'm okay with that. Because also like this move specifically, like after you've castled, is generally pretty good. And they are just trying to open the file, it looks like. I can take with my queen now though, and this is a move I want to make anyway. And I think this is just overall a plus for me to be in this spot here. Of course, this attack only works if they cast. I don't know if they. I don't think she's going to castle into this anymore. Maybe not, but All right. So this is a pretty scary pawn thingy going on here. It's feeling like I need to redirect to this side of the board now or something because this is like not going so good. I can attack like this though. Looks pretty nice. What am I undefending if I do that? I mean, technically my queen is undefended, but they can't get to it. So if I go here, they can go here, which does nothing. They could take here, which is okay, but I feel like they might just retreat. But if they do I want them to take here? It's probably fine. I guess the problem here is like I'm pushing pawns on the side I want to castle. Do I really want to do that? But I feel like she's prevented me from I don't feel like I have any other lines or something. Like I lost my knights and I'm kind of roped in. I mean, I could reroute or something, but I mean, that does look pretty juicy hitting here. Attacking on h6. And h8. Oh, yeah, I do have that, don't I? Fuck. So what do you think about a move like this? Like, my concern with a move like this is always that they want to move the rook anyway, and they just never can find the tempo for it. And when I do this, it's just like I'm just giving them the tempo to do it, it feels like. I'll try it. The engine wanted me to do it last game. I was remembering that even when I felt like it didn't do anything, but no, well that was that wasn't really a good move, was it? Because now it's just like, yeah, that wasn't good. All right. Although, no, it is this fucking knight. Oh shit, I misclicked. No, fuck me. That was the worst misclick I could have had. My God, dude. Jesus fuck. I was like on a 10 game winning streak or something, dude. Fuck this game. I don't think I can win like this. Um, I'm just gonna play faster and try to end the game if I can. I'm just gonna keep my I didn't even now I'm just like tilted. Like I didn't even realize that was hanging. Yeah, I just want to resign. That sucks ass. I'm gonna check that move we were looking at. Good God, dude. I was ahead the whole fucking game until I blundered that apparently. Okay, so here's the move. You said to move the pawn. They like what I... Oh, no, actually, f3 is best. Okay, so your line was better. But like I said, like the engine doesn't really think there's a huge... I think for this kind of move, like... Wait, what? I don't know what I was talking. But yeah, like for that kind of thing, I think as long as the move was okay, I'm okay with it, you know? Like it's just it's about what I was comfortable. Like if I know for sure like what I'm doing, it's okay, I think. But when I make a move because the engine tells me it's good or someone else tells me to do it, provided that my move the move I'm gonna do anyway isn't just like totally bad, it's probably better for me to do the move that I know how to do or whatever. And then let's not misclick our queen this fucking game, man. That's such a fucking annoying thing. I know it happens to everybody, but like if I'm gonna misclick a move, like why does it have to be the fucking like hold on. All right, so I'm gonna try to protect my opening theory here. I think I probably would be good to do this, but I just want to keep my London structure if I can and play a move that I'm gonna play anyway. Although that blocks the bishop then. This is okay. I'm just gonna do this then. But I don't know what I have somebody played this against me once and I don't remember what I did or what I was supposed to do or whatever. I'm basically just trying to force my Jabava London opening here by just making the same moves that eventually transpose into it. Um, so this is scary because normally that would be defending it, but it's not because my king is pinned. Um, so if I go here now and they go here, I can take that, but then they can take that, but then I take back. Okay. So I think I just do this. They could, that doesn't do it, never mind. I don't think they're gonna, like, even with this pin, like, this doesn't automatically do anything, but it just gets really scary, you know? Okay, so this is hanging. I'm pretty annoyed that their bishop is there. Like, they've managed to do some annoying stuff. So let's see. Do I just do this now? There's a line where you just start pushing really aggressively on the side. They've already castled here, so I'm gonna just do my most standard thing I can think of for now. Normally I go like this, but I can't because of the, like, I could actually. Is it good to do it? Let's see. Take. Oh, that's a scary looking move. Yeah, look at that. They're just like going for it. All right, so what if I just go like here? They go take, I guess. I go take, they take. Like, isn't it just better? How? Oh yeah, later knife. Nice talking to you. I have 1, 2, 3 attackers. They have 1, 2. So this should just be better for me, right? Like, am I missing something here? Because I don't want this pawn to go forward, so. No, the problem the problem is I don't want to take on that square though. I like no, they have it. They as soon they have the rook defending, so that's the problem, right? They have the rook and I don't. I'm just trying to think if I can get this checkmate threat going on them fast enough by just sacking here. Is kind of what it's coming down to here. So like let's say I go here. What is this threatening to do if they don't deal with it? I'm not even sure. I just need to get it out of the way. So then if they do take, like, I'm just sacking a knight basically, but they take I feel like it still favors me as long as I don't let that rook get in. I'm just gonna try it. If this doesn't work, this is my last game tonight, but I have a feeling this is like a good tactic for me to do rather than letting them get to push that pawn forward and bring their rook in. And so I need, like, that's checkmate. But that's a lot of turns of nothing happening to make that work. So And another problem, by the way, is this bishop, like, if they see the checkmate coming and just go like this or something, or not like that. I mean, we already discussed that, but honestly, I feel like their development has just sucked really bad. Not really bad, but they haven't gotten this bishop out. This bishop is just not there. Whereas all of my pieces are out. Ooh, that's a good move. Yeah, that's smart. Um, then again, is it? What if I just go here now? No, the knight's there. Fuck. Like, what is the? Because I need this bishop for that exchanges, for all those exchanges. So if I go here, they can just suddenly win all that exchanging. So let me calculate this, because what if I just go here? They take, then I go here. This is defending the square. Fuck. Damn it. Actually, this is fine, because if they move that knight, I'm taking their queen, I think. But this puts them in a real okay, so they have calculated this and they know that they're gonna win. Take, take, and then this has to move. Although I did manage to keep the rook out. So what if I just take here now? They take back with the queen. And they're already up material, so it's really not good for me. Actually, they could take back with the bishop. Take, take. If they take back with the bishop, it's good for me. Yeah, I know he has to take back, but I'm worried he takes back with the queen, and then I'm not sure what I'm doing from there is kind of the problem. Like, because then I've traded down and he's up material. I guess he's not really up material, but I think I've kind of forced myself into this position though. I think I need to do it. So yeah. I hope he takes with the bishop, honestly, but he might just take with the queen to get it out. I think it makes more sense to take with the queen. Yeah. Um, Now, interestingly, I could just go here and can he get out of checkmate? I'm sure he can. Can he though? Yeah, I mean he can, but let's see. If I just go here, he does not have an immediate take on my queen. He has a check that loses him his queen. He needs to block that. But he would have to block it with his queen, basically. He could go here. But he's losing his queen, I think. If I just make him defend the checkmate with his queen, he's losing his queen. I think this works. I just legit don't see how he blocks it. Probably he probably can block it, and I just don't see it. Like I legit don't see it because I'm not looking and hard enough, or I just can't see it. I guess he just moves his king out of the way is really the main line. that he sees the mate threat and just moves his king out of the way. It's actually not a mate threat. That's the problem. Because usually it's a mate because they haven't moved this yet, but I don't. And then like sometimes I have the knight in a spot where it's good, but it's not there now. So and now there's a hanging pawn. Yeah. What do I do? When do I go here? How good is that for me? Does it do like anything? He's got the no, that fork is no good. So let's see. So if I go here, the king has to go here. And can I do anything with that really? No, not really. Their knight is hanging. Oh, yeah, it is hanging. Okay, that's gonna be my backup move is taking the hanging knight. Uh, I'm just trying to make sure there's not like some tactic here. Like, what if I took with the bishop? He probably just moves out of the way, and then I have a bishop here. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, right? Let's see. Yeah, he just moves the king out of the way, and then I have a knight in this like awkward spot. Okay, I'll take the hanging knight. This is opening my. I need to castle, by the way. Put tempo on the queen. Dude, he's got this. That's why he did it. Because if I yeah. So like say I try to attack the queen, he goes here. I have to move like this or something. But no, wait, if I'm here, he can't do it. It's defended. Okay. I think that's what he was looking at, but probably didn't see the how good this move was. Oh, actually, well now he just no, he can't do this either. Like he can, but it's not good. I should definitely castle though. This is like giving me a good example of why I need to castle now and can't just delay doing it forever. I think I castle queenside because oh, what's this really? This is just threatening to take my queen. Yeah. What if I just go here? I mean, he can trade, I guess. Maybe I just go back or something. It just feels kind of wrong to do that, but also I have a fork here, but then they just take that. Um, Let me think about this. Go there, take there. Does this get good at all? Check, has to move here. The queen is here again, so now I still can't do that. Okay. Um, I don't really want to trade, so if I went to here, what's that doing? It's defending both pieces. It's giving my knight a chance to get that fork if they don't see it. I'm gonna try this. It gives me time to castle and get my other rook in. Or get any of my rooks in, basically. I think this makes it significantly more difficult to attack my king too. Oh god. Yeah. There was a point that I saw this move and was like, oh, I need to watch out for that. Yeah. Too late now. I mean, it's not like lights out or anything, but I can't castle, can I? No. Just like do that. But now I can't castle queenside, which was my intention. So it's a little bit less than ideal. Hmm. What if I did this? Like, what are they going to do in response to that? Probably just like swing over here. No, they can't. They can't go there. They could check me. They could go here with a check. And I don't have that defended at all. Check, and then I have to move, and then they take my rook. Okay. No, I probably could have blocked it with the pawn. Now they check me again anyway, right? Oh, that's hanging, that's hanging, that's hanging. I don't think they thought that one through. They're going to take this pawn, and I'm going to fork. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's going to happen here. I don't think they see the fork. It's a really vicious fork too. Like here, here, here. Like it's just I think they might see it though. We'll see. They don't see it. Okay. Now maybe I can checkmate too. I'm not even I'll look before I just grab the rook. I'll make sure. Because what if they can probably slither out of like everything, but let me think really quick. Yeah, it's like if my queen were still in position, that might be a way to do it, but and actually, yeah, they can take the knight back too. I mean, obviously that's a good exchange for me, but it's not completely lights out or anything. So yeah, I'll do that. There is some risk too. Like, what if they just go here after I take the rook? They can't back rank me or anything, so I should be okay. I'm just gonna get this rook. Now I think I should do that. Or I should just castle, actually. Fuck it. It's like 100% what I should. I have like. What if I just try to infiltrate like right now? They can't. If I just go like right now here, what are they gonna do? They have to retreat, and then I can start. I feel like I really need to get my rook in though. Let's see. Just go here. Then what are they going to do to defend me going in like that? The thing is, like, just getting my queen in there isn't gonna. I can start killing pawns. Like, I can't actually checkmate them like that. My bishop can kind of get in there, but it's not on the right. I need a dark squared bishop, actually. So, I'm just gonna castle. Then I can just maybe. There's too many pawns there, but, you know. Okay, so they're gonna try to use their pawn advantage on me. That's kind of scary. I think I should try to do this now before they just keep pushing a pawn every turn. Oh shit, they're pitting that pawn. God damn it. It was like that was the perfect move. I was like so happy I found that move and now it doesn't work. Okay. I'm still gonna go for that move though. I think it's really good. I really need to go to bed, by the way. It's like I just realized it's 12:15. Ooh, that's a good move. That's a really good move. That's scary that they made that move, man. I can do this now. AD Panshu. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I don't really know. I'm trying to just get some kind of initiative going before I just have like them being down a rook hurts them a lot. This side is weak, but they have like a huge pawn majority here, and I think they have enough pieces to protect a pawn going through. This is my last game. I have to go to bed after this. I just lost a game because I misclicked and blundered. Like I literally like didn't mean to click my queen and I clicked it and it blundered it. Okay, I don't know what that's doing. I kind of just want to keep pushing this and see if it works or not. Because basically the idea is that this cannot take back. So it's just gonna open up the bit middle of the board. What's the free bishop? Oh shit, yeah. Dude. How did I not see that? Fuck. Yeah, that's a very free bishop, isn't it? Good God, man. It's brutal that I didn't see that. Well, hopefully they don't move it because I'll take it next turn if I can. Fuck, they noticed. Well, I didn't notice it either. I don't deserve to get it right. Here's a question. What if I just go here? Um, if they ignore it, I take. If they take back, my queen goes in. How are they going to defend? Take the h7 pawn. I'm just worried that isn't doing enough. It's like bringing my bishop out of position. I'm going to try to do this. This is the plan I've been working on the whole last several turns, is just getting this pawn up. Like I did know that was hanging and stuff, but it's just like, my rating isn't very good. I don't know. Like I have trouble seeing stuff sometimes, and if I okay, it exposes the king. Yeah. I can just force a queen trade now. I mean, not force, but heavily for it looks like it's going to force it to me. They have mate in one right now. That was mate in one. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, they have mate. Oh my god. Well, they had it until they did that. Dude, that's so shitty that I didn't see that. Like I was aware of the threat for a while, but then like some pieces moved around and I just like lose it, and yeah, okay. Mate in one, fuck. Um Hold on. Yeah, just mate in. Well, no, wait. They take. It wasn't mate in one, was it? I just take with my queen. Yeah, yeah, okay. But I don't think I was looking at it either. So, so now I trade. And now I can take the hanging pawn and shit and get in with my rooks and stuff, I think. They probably want to take with the D pawn, right? Yeah, okay. So what do you think I should immediately start picking stuff off, or should I just go like this and then just go in? Before they can get their rook out and everything. Like, I have a check here too, but yeah, I'm pretty worried about the pawn storming. If I go here though, and they move in this direction, I could immediately infiltrate. If they move in this direction, do I want to save that check? This kind of helps stop the pawn storm too, though. I'm going to go ahead and try this. I'm hoping they move in this direction. Oh, yeah, they can do that. Okay. Forgot about that. Cool. All right. Yeah, this wasn't a good... I shouldn't have gone in like that. That was stupid. Yeah, that was bad. Now I just lose tempo. Okay, I'm going for this. I think they're going to push a pawn. Yeah, I'm doubling the rooks now. I should have done it last turn. It's worth protecting this, right? Oops. Take, not take, go here. Then they go like here, here. Yeah, I need to keep this alive. That was real dumb that I went in like that. That really fucked me over because the infiltration would have been a lot better with the king in the back rank too. I can't calculate anymore. It's like I just need to end the game, but I'm just hoping they don't play correctly. They seem to be playing pretty smart. Okay, they're attacking my bishop. So I shouldn't have put the bishop here. Just created a liability. But I have this now. I have to imagine that's gonna... I go here. They're just gonna go here probably. Then I could just trade bishop. Maybe I just trade the bishops now to get this rook off into a bad spot. That seems fine. The rook does not want to be there, does it? Do I have a win? It's like, can I actually win this? Like, I don't know what's a... Back, go all the way to the back and go behind, I think. They're just like always gonna be able to hide, it feels like. Like they're gonna push through before I can get this to work. I'm gonna push my pawns. Hopefully I can do it faster than they can or something. I think I'm losing this now. I have to move this over. That loses me a tempo. They're already ahead of me anyway. Can I just go here now? Then my rook is stuck. And they're just gonna go in with pawns. Like, what does this do? They go here. And then I can't get to the king anymore, basically. I gotta go after. I would have played like it's too late for me. I have to go to bed. But I'll try to play you later. Like I'm not good at anything, so I think I just lost, man. Maybe I need to bring my rook back now. Just try to trade rooks or something, but I'm really low on time too. I think I just got him now. That was a mistake. Need to play fast. I don't get any time per move, by the way. I know I can just roll him with two rooks, but I'm just like getting a queen to make sure I can't fuck it up, basically. Jesus Christ. I'm curious, like how that must have been a pretty swingy. I think I was probably ahead most of the game, but yeah, I was just like ahead. I'm just checking my blunders real quick. They didn't like that. That was you told me to do that. Yeah, good game. Thanks, sir. They wanted me to just take. Well, that was just a hanging bishop. I should just, I guess that was a really complicated position though, where I had a lot of stuff in consideration there. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye. And I'll try Tushar, I'll try to play you later if you want. I'll try to play again tomorrow.